into the air, man had to then discover various ways of controlling his flight. And Clive Coots brought along a model today to show me what happens. Well, first of all, Clive, how do you make the plane go up?
Well, it's very simple. We use this surface over here, which is called an elevator. You raise the elevator, pressure push the tailplane down, and in turn, the nose comes up.
The nose comes up. And how do you make it go down?
You just do the reverse. The elevator goes down, the tailplane comes up, and the nose goes down.
Great. And how do you make it turn?
Well, there are two ways, really. The first way is using the rudder. To burn the rudder this way, forces the aircraft this way, and again the opposite, the other way.
I see. And you control all this with your radio controller?
With this radio control box here, yes.
Oh, I
Up,
see.
down, left and right.
Yeah. Now, you said there were two ways of making it turn.
Yes, the second way is using this surface here, which is called an aileron. There are two ailerons, one on either side. This one goes up and this one goes down.
I see.
This one goes up, the pressure forces the wing down.
This one goes down, the pressure
forces the wing up.
I see. Yeah. Well, we can now see this plane in action, and it's being flown by Len Mount, who's a British national champion.
Take off. Open throttle. A little bit of rudder to keep it straight. Up elevator. Slowly banking round to the left. Letting it go straight.
Now Len will show how the elevators make the plane go down, up and down again. Now let's see what the ailerons can do.
Do a roll, full throttle, got wings level, slight little up elevator, full ailerons to the right.
Here we go again.
Do a stall turn, is up elevator, come down on the throttle, let the elevator off, rudder in with the left, rudder to the neutral, open throttle, up elevator.
So, models aren't just toys. They also have a practical use. Now, even the Wright brothers used models to see how they'd behave in the air 4 years before their first historic flight. Well, I've got a model here of Concorde. This would never fly because it's much too heavy, but it was used in a wind tunnel to see how air would flow over its wings. Now, long before men were flying around in aeroplanes, they were floating around in balloons. And I've got some balloons here, all filled with different things. Ready? Steady, go. Oh, there we are. The two balloons that have fallen to the ground were filled with air, and they were pulled down by gravity. But this balloon is filled with a gas called hydrogen. The hydrogen's lighter than air. So, if you had a big enough balloon, you could obviously carry people. And this is what happened. They were called airships. Well, I'm already strapped in for my first balloon flight, and it is a tiny bit nerve-wracking actually, but it's nice to know how it works. This burner above me here is heating the air inside the balloon, and as the air heats up, it expands and gets lighter than the colder air outside the balloon, so the balloon should take off. Let's see if it works. It is wonderful, you can see for miles up here. And as the air gets cooler, the balloon begins to fall down. But I think I'll go flying, so I'll see you next week. Bye.